Well, hello there. Let me put this camera up a little bit and then move this out the way. Quick show today, guys. Your boy does have to go ahead and start school today. I actually got a lot of stuff to do today, but let's go ahead and run through all the rumors from last night and what were they. So we had good basketball last night, all night, man. If you were watching the games, there were a lot of NBA games, and this reminded me, I had like made a thing for work that I just didn't post this morning, and it was the last game last night was the Thunder Lakers, and the Lakers actually pulled out ahead on this one, which I think we were all surprised. As I'm gonna be honest, I thought LeBron was gonna lose this one, but a quick little recap of all the scores: Lakers beat the Thunder 112 to 105. We go ahead. Utah Jazz beat the Pacers 132 to 105 to continue to be on that insane winning streak, turning the season around. Boston Celtics beat the Raptors 105 to 96. Heat beat just basically eke out the Nets by 96 to 95 with Jimmy Butler dropping 31. Cavs drop 199 points over the Bulls 91. Grizzlies depleted with only 8 players, beat the Warriors, who got Draymond Green back, who at 116 to 107, 109 to 100, to 99. Hawks win over the Spurs, 98 to 94. Magic win over the Knicks, 129 to 117. Pistons over the Wizards, 125 to 120 is the Mavericks over the Pelicans, and 124 to 115 is the 76ers over the Rockets. And, Joel Embiid had an insane game. A lot of good basketball yesterday. We saw Al Burks had a good game. Jonathan Kuminga had a good game. G. Jackson had a good game. It was MLK Day. I think everybody, it was a good holiday break. Good round of basketball. A lot of basketball on. And I know it was tough to watch because we also had some great playoff football. And that's the one downside. It's like the NFL just decided this year, like, oh, by the way, guys, we're just gonna compete regularly with the NFL now. I mean the NBA. I don't know why the NFL just decided to say the screw the NBA and we're just going to compete against them. But that has seemed to be a trend that started to occur this year. And yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What have you guys been thinking of the season so far in terms of like has it been a good season for you? I think what should shock me is how much parity there is around the league. Like, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings real quick as we get into today's video. And that's the crazy part is if you look at the standings are quite unbelievable as this is definitely looking like a season where we the league is wide open. Okay, if you guys don't realize that the league is completely wide open, and especially with the new tax aprons, you can tell that teams are having to make tough decisions on how they plan to navigate the future with this tax apron coming into effect next season, which I agree. It's going to be interesting to see how people navigate because I'm curious as yeah, like how are they expecting teams that, who are used to being flush with cap space, maybe like or teams that are usually used to navigating through the buyout market or with little to no cap space. It's gonna be interesting. So Celtics are 31-9 in first place. The Bucks. Give me 1 second. My computer started playing. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. So my laptop, I was on a website. I don't even know how it happened, but it basically started playing an ad. So the Celtics are in first, Bucks are in second, Sixers are in third, Cavs are in fourth, fifth are the Heat, sixth are the Pacers, seventh are the Knicks, who are tied with the Pacers for sixth. Eighth is the Magic, Bulls are ninth, tenth are the Nets. We go to the East, Timberwolves are still on top, game in front of Thunder, Nuggets are just behind those two. Clippers, Kings, Mavericks make up the top six seeds. Pelicans, Suns, Jazz, and Lakers make up the teams that are vying for a spot in the West. Now, it'll definitely be interesting to see how it all plays out in terms of will this be the end of like I saw somebody writing about this. Like, is this the end of having a three-team, like, I guess you would say, not a dynasty, but a three-team headed monster? Like, you can't have the big threes anymore with the new tax aprons, which is crazy to think about because back in the day, that was all the rage. But yeah, I think it's definitely interesting to see how the NBA's landscape is slowly changing with the new way that the NBA is going. So let's talk about our first headline, and we're going to talk about Cam Thomas. The Nets have been kind of a mess this season. I talked about it. I love them. I'm not a Nets fan, but I do like the Nets and what they've been building there, especially under Sean Marks. But the problem with this Nets thing is there's no direction. Okay, I know the season was supposed to be a season where we figured it out, but guys, they still haven't figured it out. And I feel like with more and more time, they either need this offseason to go after a guy like Donovan Mitchell, or they have to just blow it up and let's just try to build through the draft and the young guys. Because you have this hodgepodge of players that, like, is it going to be good enough for the future? And I don't know. I don't know. And that's where I definitely get curious to thinking about, like, what's the Nets' future? Is it being, I think they've done good in asset accumulation, but now it's either let's go into because mediocrity sucks, building from the middle never works. So specifically, Cam Thomas is not comfortable with the Brooklyn Nets rotation. Cam Thomas recently returned to a bench role after a string of starts. When asked if he's comfortable with the Nets rotation since being moved back to the bench, Cam Thomas made it clear he is not. Quote, no, I'm just doing my job, but no, I don't really have no comfortability coming off the bench or starting. Whatever he wants me to do, that's what I'm going to do, Thomas answered. Thomas has started 20 to 30 games this season he's played in. He started 13 games in a row before Jacques Vaughn moved into a bench at the end of December. Cam Thomas this season on the whole is averaging 20.6 points, 43% from the field, 34% from three, 2.6 rebounds, 2 assists, and just under a steal a night. And if you look at him on the season, I think one of the big thing is as a starter this year, he is a guy who is averaging 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists in 20 games as a starter. And as a bench player, he's averaged 17.8 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 2 assists in 10 games. So you could argue better starting than off the bench. But it's the whole thing's probably defense. And problem with the Brooklyn Nets right now is it hasn't been great. I mean, they've lost three in a row. Their defense is sliding. Their net rating is negative 1.8, which is eighth worst in the league. They're 36% from three, which is 17th in the league, even though they're making and attempting the eighth most threes in the league. There's problems here that I think need to be addressed, and I don't think it's entirely like one person's fault, but and it's it's going to be, I don't know. I think it's going to be difficult for them right now. I think you should trade everybody on this roster except Cam Johnson. Like I think if you go for Donovan Mitchell and you can trade, let's say, a Donovan Mitchell deal that's around Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, and like maybe Nick Claxton, Royce O'Neal, something like that this season, which I don't think is possible. I think that would be the ideal situation. Now, I think with more and more time, we're trying to figure out, okay, hey, is this going to be possible in terms of like are they a good enough team? And so I just have random highlights playing in the background, but I think are they a good enough team right now to be in the playoffs? Yeah, I think they can be a playing team, but I think we realize Mikal Bridges is a really good third option on a championship team, maybe a two. And then Cam Johnson is, yeah, just a 15 points per game scorer. He's not that 24 points per game scored that we saw in the playoffs. I think that's quite evident. So for me, I think we're seeing what the Brooklyn Nets are. I think it's in their best interest to either play out the season and slowly move on from guys you don't before the deadline that won't be here next season, and then this season try to go after a big fish. If not, I think break it down and try to build through the young guys. As it's, I don't think it's a very great plan to just go ahead and we're just gonna build from the middle because that's worked so well for everybody who's done it before. I I am curious to hear everyone's opinions, though. What do they expect this offseason for the Brooklyn Nets? Do you think this is a team that'll be able to kind of rebound? I think they've done a good job accumulation wise, but mediocre in terms of this season and what they've done. But that's just my thoughts. And yeah, what do you guys think? Also, it's crazy to think that today's January, uh, January 16th, and yesterday was January 15th. I don't know. It blows my mind that we're already so close to, not close, but that we're the year will end soon enough, ladies and gentlemen, soon enough. It'll fly by. You won't even know it flies by. So Shaden Sharp is out for at least 2 weeks with a lower abdominal strain. Shaden Sharp will at least miss 2 weeks, according to ESPN, with a lower abdominal strain. He's missed 7 games this season and was initially injured last Thursday. He's averaged 16 points and 5 rebounds. Kind of had a rough year this year. We've also heard Desmond Bane and Jake LaRavia are out 2 to 6 weeks, respectively, due to ankle sprains. Jake LaRavia is out 3 weeks with a grade 2 high left ankle sprain, while Desmond Bane's with a grade 3 left ankle sprain for 6 weeks, they're saying. And last night, Steph Curry pulled a Mike Brown and was basically calling out the officiating, or the terrible officiating that went on in last night's game, which is pretty wild to talk about. And yeah, I wonder what's going to end up there. So, I agree, Derby. Cavs not trading Mitchell. I only said if like they were. And what up, Jackson?
Well,
How you feeling? I like that shirt, bud.
thank you. Go Cox.
I was about to say you big cock fan.
Huge cock.
Big old cock fan. You like those cocks that game.
So stupid.
That was so. You thought about it for a second. I saw you think about it. You you paused for a second.
So stupid.
First off,
I watched North Carolina play Syracuse for like 5 minutes this weekend. That was
you know who would be happy for you?
Luke.
Yeah, I was about to say Luke,
Luke, who I haven't seen in.
who told me yesterday he was going to be on the show. Which
I've
is a
heard
lie.
that a time.
Yeah, I've heard that. And so he had a whole winter break. All right, first off, I want to shout out Jordan Love, the fucking truth.
Hey, Jordan Love.
Mike McCarthy.
Dude, the game's on Saturday night. It's at the worst possible time, I feel like. Saturday night.
Because that's your boozing nights?
That's just a tough night. Like, I like Sunday because it's just like, that's like my football day.
No, I agree with that. I was meaning to make what do you call it? A Jordan Love video yesterday. Packers seem to be like a good YouTube.
He's so cool.
He's very cool.
I was quite pleased with our performance.
Last night's games were kind of shitters.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of last night.
I didn't
watch any.
What was it? Bills, and then it was. All right, so I saw Bills, Eagles. I saw some of it, but then I was like, damn, Baker Mayfield really just took down the fucking Eagles.
Yeah, I swear that game. I like checked it at the end of the game, and it was like, holy shit! It was like 32-9 or something. They smoked them.
It wasn't like no, dude. Like yeah, like I kind of tuned off from the game, so I gave it so at halftime. I'm like, bro, if like this game keeps going like this, I'm just turning it off. Which I eventually turned it off because I started watching Love Island with Nikki. But
she's still there.
No, we FaceTime each other and we watch it separate. Yeah. We both
we're long distance.
Yeah, we're both on FaceTime. Okay, and then we're both watching it and we synchronize that we both click start at the same time.
That really blows.
It's cool being in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, it's shit's wild.
What, watching TV together through FaceTime?
Yeah,
I've watched some movies with Nikki through FaceTime.
it's wild.
Well, fuck you. It's what you do.
I don't mean it's wild like you're retarded. I mean it's wild like damn. It's like
That's wild.
it's
That
intense.
that's intense.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about real quickly. Alex Caruso is untouchable, and the Bulls are turning their season around. And supposedly, it's the seemingly like the only player that the Bulls want to trade if they were required to trade somebody, it would be Zach LaVine, and Zach LaVine's basically said he's only shown up to work because it's those are the office hours. But the most sought after commodity on the Bulls roster is still Alex Caruso. The Sun Times has reported throughout the season that Alex Caruso is almost deemed untouchable. A source indicates that that has not changed, and that if they want, I think the offer has to start with 2 first-round picks. And Caruso is much more valuable to a contender than he is on the Bulls roster. He's 30 years old. Yes, he has an injury history that is longer than most people, and the Bulls are 18 months away from actually being in a playoff game. Given Caruso's price tag, it's likely that he'd fetch a lot more than DeMar or Zach LaVine would, due to the fact that most of the league would want to trade for him. Similarly to how Kyle Kuzma is being viewed by the rest of the league, as these are 2 players that are very versatile on good deals that the league is very interested in. Now, Jackson, what is your initial thoughts when you hear a guy like Alex Caruso is not going to be traded? You're a Bulls fan. Do you think you should sell the farm? Or what's your thoughts on the season as you guys are turning it around?
Well, that's wild that Alex Caruso is the only untouchable piece, and they're not gonna field a call unless it starts with 2.
Oh yeah, are
Like,
you pissed off on that?
we're not
Just
even. Yeah, I'm pissed.
I'm gonna snap
Two
him.
firsts. No, I love that we're keeping it together. I want to watch playoff Bulls basketball. I can't wait to see it. And it looks like nobody's gonna get traded. And if Levine does, then it'll be to the Lake Show potentially, and that works for me. So, do you see? I mean, the thing about Caruso is like I feel like he never plays. I mean, it just I don't particularly. I mean, he's got a huge impact, and the Bulls would probably suffer without him. But I feel like he misses a lot of games.
He does miss a lot of games.
I'm surprised 2 first-round picks. Like, I think they're kind of stupid.
Well, he's an all defensive team guy when
I
healthy.
know, but for a dude who doesn't even average 10 points a game,
Which is crazy. What's his career high? Isn't it like 13?
let's see. No, it's this year with 9 points.
No way. You're lying. You're
Yeah.
lying. I thought
He's
he
shooting so efficiently.
for careers,
49, 42.
but he barely shoots.
He's averaging a block a game and almost a steal and a half off of the bench. Or he gets some starts, but it's just crazy. Oh, you're thinking maybe play. Oh, no, that's the playing tournament.
So when you look at this, I think when you look at a guy like Alex
Shit on the
Caruso,
Jazz.
Mr. Caruso, 6'5", with a nice wingspan, obviously fan favorite wherever he goes. One of the best defenders in the league, dives for the loose balls. His intensity on that side of the ball is insane. And the thing is he knows how to guard opposing offenses, especially in the playoffs. We saw it during that Lakers run. And he's the definition of a low-maintenance player. You never hear Alex Caruso in the media. He has great basketball instincts and IQ. His feel for the game is second to none. When he wants, he can attack to the rim. He won't create his own shot, but he can score in transition. He's not the most creative guy, but he can be a playmaker secondary. And his like you said, his efficiency is just insane this year that you can't just leave him open, and you got to respect him. So I think that's why you have half the league wanting to trade for him. But at this point,
2 firsts is
2
nuts.
firsts is nuts. Yeah, I agree with that. 2 firsts is nuts.
If I was a GM, I don't think I could make that argument. Like, yeah, I'm gonna trade for Crucial and I'm gonna give him 2 firsts. Oh no, you're not. No.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's wild to see how, ooh, when you look at Caruso and you look at DeMar, like dude, I don't even know. Would you keep DeMar?
Yeah, keep everybody.
Oh, you keep everybody.
Win
Why?
a championship. To win a championship.
Do you believe this team can win a championship?
I do.
You're a real Bulls fan. That's what we're hearing right here. Real Bulls fan right here.
I believe. Why not us?
Why not us?
Why not us?
See, that's fine when you say that in the Olympics, but not during like the NBA season.
Why not us?
Yeah,
Why can't you say it in the regular season?
because I feel like it's just not true. We're halfway. Like
You mean the 19 and 23 Bulls can't win the championship?
dude, it's easier during the
that what you're
Olympics
trying
because
to
it's
tell
like a
me?
5 game stretch in the Olympics, but in the NBA season, you're like going through a fucking marathon.
Why not us, man?
Why not?
If Baker can do it, why can't we?
It. I mean, you're not wrong.
Right? Not terrible logic.
That's not at all, dude. Can I give you kudos for that one?
I'm watching they got the highlights going on right.
No, Baker was threading it last night. I didn't think
Yeah,
about it.
he's got 332.
He was also running on a bum ankle.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was hurt.
He was hurt. He was hurt. Like you have to understand. Supposedly his ankle's like basically broken. He's running on a broken ankle, basically.
Did they stop the tush push?
I think they. Well, it's from.
They did
But the thing is, don't they say the
at the
tush?
goal line.
Don't they say that no other team does the tush push the same way as the?
Eagles.
Yeah. Oh wait, the Eagles did the tush push. You're saying?
Yeah, I just watched them stuff the Eagles at the goal line doing the tush push.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Oh, Saturday night, man. The spot. I don't believe.
I don't like playoff football on a Saturday. You?
I think it's so stupid. Like
Football should be on Sundays.
Ravens, Texans. I missed what time those were at. Ravens, Texans, and then Packers, Niners is like 7:30.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid. Fuck this shit.
Kelsey's retiring. Well,
Who's retiring?
Jason Kelsey.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He retired after this season?
he's gonna.
Oh, he was going to, he was saying?
No, he's gonna.
Oh, he is. Like he said, he's retiring.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shitty way to go off into the sunset.
Help.
You think he's just making too much money doing the podcast and he's like, wow, I really just don't want to get fucking decked every day anymore.
No.
I don't know. That's JJ Watt says he keeps getting offers to like join NFL teams, and the whole reason why he says he thinks about it like during the playoff push to join an NFL team, but the whole thing keeping him back is from joining is that on Monday mornings he loves waking up like not having every finger hurting and like his knees being swollen and like having cuts and bruises and knowing that like Tuesday he has to start training to do this all over again next Sunday. And like he's like and he like now owns he does like media and he's like designing a cartoon. He's like, yeah, he's like when you start making money in other fields that's like almost on par with your NFL money, it's like really hard to go back to wanting to play football when you're like, damn, I can make like almost as much money doing like this shit, you know?
Sure.
Right. But I guess like winning a Super Bowl is worth it though.
Yeah. To a lot.
To a lot of people, yes. To a lot of people, winning a Super Bowl would be worth it. Oof. But let's go ahead.
Bike yesterday.
Huh?
Got a bike.
You got a motorcycle?
Oh, a bike.
Oh, like a bicycle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking gay, dude. You're a faggot.
I feel kind of.
Yeah, does it have a dildo on? Does it have a dildo on the seat so when you fucking ride it, it just rides into your ass so you can just fucking widen your hole?
Yeah, just like Mac, and that's gonna be my new bed.
Is that like wait, did they do that in It's Always Sunny?
Yeah, it's in his bedroom, but there's like nothing in his bedroom, not even a bed except for a stationary bike with a dildo. The ass blaster.
I don't remember that. My favorite is the first episode where they hate Dennis so much that they convince him to think that he had gay sex. And he wakes up in the morning
Oh,
and
really?
he's like, he sees the two dudes in his bed, and the guy goes, "Oh, nothing happened." And then the other guy comes out the bathroom and slaps him on the butt and goes, "How's that ass feeling?" And the episode ends.
Oh, wow.
But the whole thing is they got him drunk on tequila, and they're like, and D is like, "Oh, I sent a couple of my gay actor friends to hang out with him, but he should be here." And then that's when he wakes up next to the two gay actors,
Nice.
meaning that they were trying to trick him, thinking that he had gay sex, but he inadvertently
Yeah.
had gay sex.
Yeah. I pieced that.
You put
I
that.
happened to piece that together.
I didn't know, man. I did not know. But okay, let's go ahead. What do you think of DeJounte Murray potentially rejoining the Spurs?
Yeah, I don't think Trey Young's Trey Young. I don't think Trey Jones is getting the job done
Trey Jones is fucking ass.
consistently. Wow. He had 12 assists
He
yesterday.
had 36 points the other day.
I know. And I was
4
like,
of
the
6
day
of
after I
3.
picked him up in fantasy.
Yeah, he did touch God. He did touch God for a
He
second.
cannot shoot that well, and not the purest of scorers. So I do think I'm actually a little surprised he's the starter this year, but I guess you got like Vassell and you got Sohan. Sohan's been stringing together some good games.
So
But he's
yes,
got
yeah, but
that
that's because
dude
they don't run him at point guard anymore.
and that dude on Twitter gets. I tried to watch a Spurs game. They'll be down like 40 points, but people don't talk about how bad the Spurs are. Anyways,
You
that
don't think
dude's
it's on
got me
purpose?
syndrome or whatever. That Twitter loves it. What's
You
that?
you don't think it's on purpose?
Sounds like a velociraptor.
Where outside?
I don't know. Didn't sound outside.
I don't know, man. I have no velociraptors.
Let me do a. What's that thing where you like?
You seem gay.
What's that thing where you check your? You do like a full house sweep or something.
Yeah, full house sweep. I think you literally
Sweep.
said it.
I don't really feel like doing a full house sweep.
Why?
Dude, it's relatively depressing looking outside.
It's relatively. Why relatively depressing outside?
It's raining, dude.
It's not raining.
It's raining. We haven't seen sun in like decades, it feels like.
We've seen so much sun.
We have not
It's
seen that sun in
well,
decades.
that's for you only.
Just decades long.
DeJounte Murray, you don't think it would fit? Where do you think DeJounte Murray's landing?
Oh, no, I think he fits play well with the Spurs.
I don't think they're going to be the ones. I think he ends up in LA, Clutch Sports.
Clutch Sports. I can't believe Jennifer Hudson was on. I was watching Jennifer Hudson and it was rich fucking ball. But anyways, I hate that. I was just tweeting about that. I'm on my trek for Twitter's trip. I'm on my trek for Twitter takeoff.
You are? How much are you tweeting?
Like once a day.
Once a day? I might
I need
like
to start tweeting more.
I tweet like once a day. I have like 500 almost, not 500,
But
400 almost.
anyways, the DeJounte Murray, I don't want DeJounte at all, but this one Lakers guy who follows me, maybe he's watching this right now. He loves the idea of DeJounte Murray because he's a good 3-point shooter, but I don't mean to say DeJounte wouldn't be good on the Lakers because, and I also assume like Hunter would be in it, or Hunter and AJ Griffin, shooters like that. But
I think What's
I
his
don't
face?
think it's
AJ
worth it
Griffin
at
would be.
all. I view AJ Griffin as, I know what I'm about to say aren't the same basketball players, but like AJ Griffin to me is Cam Reddish, and DeAndre Hunter is Turian Prince, and DeJounte Murray is like just another ball handler who can shoot, who can ball, but I don't want I want more of pure shooters uh, on the Lakers.
Uh
I was
huh.
floating Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward, uh, but I mean I don't really need DeJounte. I just don't. And same with Levine. Like I've kind of changed course about Levine. I don't think we really need scoring that desperately. I think we just need more shooters who can shoot when LeBron's playing point. But people are a little fed up with D'Lo. I don't know. I can't trash talk D'Lo. So
You can't. Why?
well, one of Nick and I's boys is like best friends with D'Angelo Russell. So I'm not gonna like
Wait, actually,
shit talk this
have you
dude.
met?
D'Lo followed golf balling for like years. D'Lo was like one of golf balling first big
Wait, have you
followed.
met D'Lo?
He followed that account at like 100K.
Have you met D'Lo before?
Was it?
Have you met D'Lo before?
No,
Oh,
no,
that's not as cool as story anymore.
bros. He was the guy at my wedding. What is that called?
The best man.
Pastor.
Oh, the pastor. He was your pastor.
No, my best man. What's the guy that was pastor?
Yeah, it's a minister. The minister.
El Pastor.
It's the minister.
Yeah, he was my El Pastor.
El pastor is a type of meat.
I know. El Pastor por favor es todo.
I have a question. If you
See?
had to predict one thing in the NBA, what would be your prediction by the end of the season? If you had like to come true.
that I want to come or
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
coming true?
Either. Give me a prediction right
Uh,
now that if you had to put money on it, like you think will come true, like realistically. Give me a hot take if you have to.
Oh yeah, I'll do a hot. Well, I think the Mavs make a trade and make the Western Conference Finals.
Wow. Okay, that one I didn't expect that. Really. Okay, are you saying like a Pascal Siakam trade or just any trade?
Yeah, Siakam would be.
Yeah.
I don't really need Siakam, but a little curious.
So you're on the Mavs hype train, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joining it.
Okay. I'm gonna give.
Officially join.
I'm gonna go Eastern Conference. I think the New York Knicks make one more trade and they make it to a run. Even if they don't make a trade, I think they still could make it to a run to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think there's a better. This will be my take. I think there's a better chance that the New York Knicks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals than the Philadelphia 76ers. That's my take. What do you think?
I agree.
You agree with that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be our
I
two.
don't think I don't know. I mean, I was watching. The Knicks are so weird because Brunson
This is
was
God.
Brunson, but like Brunson's not going to win you a playoff series.
But Julius Randle and Brunson are touching God right now.
I know, but then Julius Randle like does this thing called not playing defense, and it feels like whenever Randle's like 6 of 15 and he's having one of those nights like he did yesterday, he gets in that, and it's all over Twitter every time he does it. He's just pointing at his teammates. Do that, do that, do that, do that. It's not doing anything. So he doesn't get, just like Joel Embiid, he's not going to get the calls he's getting in the playoffs, and he's going to crumble, or he has crumbled like a cookie in the last 2 years.
Well, that's why I feel confident if they get a guy in the deadline. If they get another, like a DeMar DeRozan would be so cool on this team. Tell me I'm wrong.
DeMar in a Knicks jersey would be super clean.
Like, imagine if they only had to give up like
that.
Evan Fournier, Quentin Grimes for DeMar DeRozan. Like, I'd be so happy because now you have a starting lineup with DeMar. Like, I feel like yes, I think the biggest concern is defense, but I felt like they addressed that with OG. Or are you still not confident?
No, you're right. The Knicks are a good team. And I think they're much better with OG and an OB than they would be with Emmanuel Quickly.
I agree with that.
But I
What?
it's OG and an OB. Like, come on, man. Like, he's not averaging 25. He's not a superstar.
Well, I'm saying
It's a
defensively,
superstar driven league.
Okay, yeah, true. You don't think having a guy like DeMar would make up DeMar, Brunson, and Randall would be enough star power?
It would be a cool blend. It would taste pretty nice, but
But still not enough.
maybe I'd still be a little hungover the next day. Like I don't really. Maybe it's a little too sweet, you know.
A little too sweet, a little too much
Good one
sugar.
call. Yeah, a little too much sugar.
Sugar hangovers are the
Pour 'em
worst.
on a rum.
Clear
Yeah,
rub
sugar hangover. Sugar hangovers hit you like the day of.
the day of, yeah. That's where you're
When you
crawling
got
into
2
bed
daiquiris
and you have the
maybe that.
spins and you're like, I want to go to sleep. He's like, you're like, bro, that's when you accidentally smoke weed and everything starts spinning and you're like, bed.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. Perfect.
Well, all right. Let's see what else there is news-wise to cover before we play a quick game and I get out of here. And you know what's crazy part is? Fuck Luke. Luke, you're a faggot. I literally talked to you last night.
Is Luke in here?
No, but Luke, you have nothing
Is
better
Henry
going on.
sleeping?
Yeah, I think so. But I heard him in the bathroom. I think. All right. Yeah. No, there's nothing really crazy for tomorrow for today. I think we hit everything on the news cycle. Yeah,
A lot of
because
basketball on yesterday.
there isn't really much. I talked about at the beginning of the show.
Basketball tonight.
Tonight we got NBA schedule.
Clip show play and the Kings play. I know that.
So we got tonight Nugs, Sixers, Kings, Suns, Thunder, Clips, T-Wolves, Pistons, Magic, Hawks, Spurs,
Dog,
Celtics.
You're tweaking.
Oh, dude, I started reading too many. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was tweaking. It's a Tuesday night, baby. So we got TNT, Nugs, Sixers, and Thunder, Clippers, and then the in-between games, King, Sun. Good lineup. I'll probably end up missing most of the Nugs, Sixers because of school. I'll catch King, Suns, Thunder, Clipper. We actually might make reaction videos tonight, and it's so nice that I'm finally getting back to reaction videos because like rumor season's ending in the next 3 weeks, and then I can finally start talking about the season instead of making rumor videos.
Just do both.
No, I usually do both, but then like right now there's too many rumors, so I end up making like 10 rumor videos, and then do I want to make like 2 or 3 fucking like reaction videos to the games and like playing? I do that in the beginning of the year, but like the month of like trade deadline, this is when you can get like 1,000 views on every video just talking about random ass rumors, like Andrew Wiggins going to the Pacers or some shit, you know.
Fuck that. I don't want to see that. I don't want that to happen. Andrew Wiggins to the Pacers. Fuck. Fuck no. Oh, you know it sounds really good. Pancakes. Pancakes with strawberries and bananas. Maybe a French toast, a strawberry banana French toast. Or if you're really feeling frivolous, you could crepe it. You could do crepe, strawberry banana crepe. Ooh, if you're really feeling it, you can do a strawberry banana Nutella.
Do you like crepe? I love crepes, dude. I'm a crepe
love
guy.
a good crepe.
I love a good crepe. Say I love crepes.
What?
Say I love crepes.
Don't tell me what to do.
Say I
No,
love
why?
fucking crepes.
I don't see your camera. What are you doing? Jerking off? Is your cock out?
Say I love crepes. What happens if it was just my cock on the screen? It's so deformed that YouTube doesn't flag it because they don't know what it is.
So small. That's what it is.
Have I told you this? Nikki's friend from high school had a micro penis.
Oh man.
Like, okay, so her friend.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so her friend, I can't say his name because like, what if
kill yourself?
No, so supposedly this kid who like I wasn't like weird. So all through college, she would go out with this one high school friend named. Well, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to single him out. And he's like 6'6", and it wasn't that I was intimidated. It was just like, bro, like, why are you like going out with him on nights that we're not going out together and shit like that.
Who is this?
This is Nikki. Like she would go out but she was like he was a friend. He was a friend. You know what I mean? Like a guy friend from high school. Okay.
Yeah, it's just funny.
And
Yeah,
he's like 6'5", and I was never intimidated. Okay. But then one day she basically told me not to worry about anything. A, that she like would never ever do anything with this guy, and B, I shouldn't worry. I'm like, oh, why? I was like, she's like, he has a micro penis, and we were all sitting in a room. Like Luke was in that room. We all didn't know how to react. We're like, you're lying. You're lying. We're like, this is not true.
Why does she know his cock size?
Because she's known because
broadcasting it to the world.
Well, she told me. Well, she knows. Well, she knows because her friend in high school, I think, tried to hook up with him. Like I told you, it was a guy who went to the same high school as her, that she was like friends with, just through high school, and they went. And he went.
Beige flag.
Huh?
Beige flag.
What's that?
Or red flag.
Not really.
More of a beige flag, yeah.
More of a beige flag, yeah.
Weird. I don't know anybody with a micro penis because I don't think I would assume they'd want that out.
Yeah, I don't think you know most people. Have you seen that episode of New Girl where Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State's on the episode?
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in an episode of New Girl in there, and he's awesome. He's a hot guy that what's it called? She wants to hook up with Zooey Deschanel's character, and they're in bed. They're about to hook up, and he goes like this. He's like, "Look, don't laugh," and he pulls down his pants, and he has a micro penis. Thad Castle's character in the show for that episode arc is that he's a super hot guy with a micro penis.
Yeah, he's funny. Damn.
Let's play Pirtle and let's get the fuck out of here.
I'd probably kill myself.
You would just get a cock penis, just get a cock infection. They can make fake cocks. I mean, they make fake cocks for trannies.
Well, I don't want that.
Well, do you want a micro penis?
No.
Get a fake cock.
Why would I want? How big's a micro penis?
Like a centimeter.
Max Struess.
That is Max Struess.
Oh no, Max Struess isn't 31.
Oh.
Oh, that's
That?
Dude, he's 31 already.
Yeah, he played a while in college.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
He's 31. How old am I?
Old enough to be your mom. Oh, stupid.
Not really.
This is not really that.
That'd be a young kid.
He wouldn't.
Centimeter long penis.
Are you in shock?
Dude, that's just a tough luck of the draw.
Dude, people who have like small dicks already can't fuck in every angle because their dick doesn't fit.
What? You know what? I was in public somewhere.
And he saw somebody's cock?
A video on Twitter. It was like, like a viral tweet. And so I clicked it. And like the first tweet below it was, some OnlyFans girl having sex with some dude. And I was in public. So I was like, whoa, like, chill. But the dude had a really small penis. And
when you watch porn, you don't watch the girl, you watch the cock.
That's why I wasn't sure about saying it because it sounds pretty gay, but it might have even been a micro penis having sex because it might have been. It was like smallest dick. It was small, man. Like if that's not a micro penis, imagine having a micro. Is a micro penis basically just like if you were like a newborn child and it never grows?
Newborn might have a bigger one.
Dude, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
It's like the dude in the Bass Pro Shop.
All right, but I hit the shower.
I
gotta hit the showers.